Welcome, everyone. Happy Tuesday. So, introduce yourself, please, and just keep it simple tonight. Just tell me something you're grateful for.
Hi, Margaret. And I am grateful. I had my stitches taken out. I had some basal cell carcinoma cut out of my face, and it's all clear. All the markers
Yay!
are clear.
Yippee.
So, and
Good news.
the nurse congratulated me on how well it healed, how well I took care of it.
Oh, good. That's good news to hear. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay, hi, I'm Tracy. I am happy to be here in class with so many windows here. Okay.
Good. Okay. That's all right.
Hello, I am Leah. I am happy that most likely we won't be buried under lots of snow since Tennessee is like that. And I'm happy that I'm making some new friends as I go along in life.
Yeah. Nice. Good.
I'm Jim, and I'm grateful that I got to walk in the sunshine today.
Yeah, that's nice. Good. And I'm Cindy. I am grateful. I think I'm just grateful to be here. Just had a good Zoom meeting with a relative, and grateful that we don't have. They're up in Maine, and they have like a foot and a half of snow right now, and it's not getting any higher than single digits. That's the high. They're sitting like literally right above freezing. And so I'm just grateful that even though it's cold, that as of yet, we don't have a foot and a half of snow. And it's not yet, not single digits, not yet. So we're still at least in double digits.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I heard there, Cindy? I heard you say, I'm Cindy, and I had the zoomies. Can you touch my pet owner?
Well, I don't know what the zoomies are, but we'll make that work.
Hit them.
Zoomies.
All right. On that note, and our zoomies, we will let's get into child's pose. All right. Spread fingers wide, land on the mat. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Coming into a place of gratitude and grounding. I'm grateful for you all to see, again, so many nice boxes on Zoom tonight. So thank you. Breath in, breath out. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then roll forward into a tabletop position on all fours. Dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale, look up, stretch up, reach up. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Good. And then come back to the middle. Just shake everything out. Reach the left arm and the right foot at the same time. So left arm, right foot. Stretch in opposite directions. Left hand taps the right knee, point and extend. Okay, so curl and extend. Warming up that root chakra, warming up the back. Wrap around, grab the top of the right foot, open up. Kick and reach. Deep breath in. And out, switch it out, right arm, left foot. Okay. So reach the right arm forward, point the left toes. Again, come right into balance, engage that belly. And then right hand taps the left knee, point and extend. And then wrap around, grab the top of the left foot, open up. Okay. Good. stay here. Breath in, breath out. One more. And then come back to neutral. Push back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And then walk to the top of the mat. Hang in ragdoll. Just grab both elbows, maybe slight sway from left to right. And then release the grip. Slowly unwind, uncurl, untuck. And when you get to the top, bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale for 1 Om. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good, and just stay here for a moment, setting your intention for class. So being really clear about what it is that you want in this moment for yourself, for your class. So again, yesterday we started off class with, I want blank. And it could be, peace, calm, abundance, stress-free, health, well-being. So find something here in this moment that you can bring into your practice that'll be like an anchor word for you that you can come back to over and over again. Okay? Maybe it's just calm, centered, being here in the moment, present. Okay? Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. And then gently open the eyes. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Nice to have you here. Inhale, hands up. Interlace the index fingers. And then tick-tock the body right and then left. Right, left. Okay. So 1 breath in, 1 breath out. And just bring in some slow movement. Good. And then come back to center. Reach up to the ceiling. Stretch like you're going to take your arms out of the socket. And then take a back bend. So push from the hips, which creates the curvature in the spine. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. And then keep the hands bound as you forward fold. Nice and easy. Good. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to shins, forward fold, exhale. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet left and right. Walking the dog. Okay. Just getting those creaks out. Press the palms and heels to the floor. Breath in. Breath out. Good. 1 more deep inhale. 1 more deep exhale. Warrior 1, right side. Right foot through the hands. Left is on the angle. Shift the hips. Rise up. Okay. Palms face each other. Start the Ujjayi breath. That's going to be in and out through the nose. Okay. Start building that heat. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Good job, everyone. This looks really good. Breath in. Breath out. Good. 1 more. Warrior 2. Drop the arms. Look over that right middle finger. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good. 1 more. And then humble the warrior. You're going to take the arms behind the back. As you bow forward, you're going to bend the right knee. The arms come up over the head. Okay. Bow to the front knee. The right knee is bent. Stay here. Arms come up over the head. Breath in. Breath out. In and out through the nose. Deep inhale. Good. Deep exhale. Good. And then release the bind. Take the right leg back, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Warrior one, left side. Left foot through the hands. Again, shift the hips, take the arms up, bend in that left knee. Breath in, breath out. Okay, so building the tapas, that internal heat. Palms face each other, sink a little bit more. Good, Leah. Jim, breath in, breath out. One more deep inhale. More deep exhale through the nose, warrior two. Okay, so hands, legs are already in position. Drop the arms. Good, Margaret, Tracy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale through the nose. Take the arms behind the back as you bow. Bend the left knee. Take the arms up and over the head. Humble the warrior. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. Good. And then release the hands. Take the left leg back. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale, walk or jump, top of the mat. Halfway. Fold. Chair pose. Fold. Halfway. Fold. Chair. Stay with me. Fold. Halfway. Fold. Chair. Fold. Halfway. Fold. Chair. Fold. Halfway. Fold. Chair. Fold. Last one. Halfway. Fold. Chair and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Drinking bird. Come up on those toes. Arms go back. Palms face the floor. Activate that power center, the belly. Stay on the breath for 3, 2, 1. Heels down, arms up, chair. Okay. Breath in, breath out, reach up, extend the mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway, fold. Walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Crescent lunge, right side. Right foot forward, toes of the left. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale, good. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push off the left foot as you launch into warrior 3. Exhale and hold and breathe. Okay. Reach the arms forward. Left leg is behind you. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Hands to the floor, standing splits. Okay. Left leg lifts in the air. Breath in. Breath out. Good. One more. Okay. Last one. Okay. Stay where you are. Just listen to my cue. Left hand goes down to the mat. Right hand opens. You're in a twist. The left leg is still up in the air. Okay. Stay here. Breath in, or left hand goes to that block. Breath out. Okay. This is a twist and balance at the same time. One more. Good. And then come out of the twist. Land back on the left toes as you rise, crescent lunge. Breath in, breath out. Hold it. Just find your balance, okay? I know your breath is erratic right now. Stay with it. Inhale, exhale. Good. And now hands to the mat. Right leg goes back. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Whew. Crescent lunge, left side. Left foot forward, toes to the right. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Stay with it. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Launch off that right foot. The arms go forward. Warrior three. Okay. Right leg lifts in the air. Stay on the breath. Good. One more. Good. Standing splits. Right leg lifts in the air, hands to the floor of the block. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. So the right leg is lifted, head to knee to the best of your ability. Okay, we're going to take our twist, right hand to the floor of the block, left hand comes up. Stay here, right leg is still up. There's a lot going on here. One more. Good. And then land back, crescent lunge as you rise. Hold and breathe. Okay. Find your balance. Okay. You guys got this. You're stronger than you think. Good, Tracy, Margaret, Leah, Jim. Everyone's got it. One more. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Take the hands to the mat. Left leg goes back. Lower down. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Good. This time, walk the hands to the back of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise. Circle the arms up, through to the heart. Excellent. And then grab a sip of water. Whoo!
Warmed up.
You're right back.
All right. I hope everyone is warmed up and doing okay. All right, middle of the mat. Let's do eagle, right side. So right under, right leg up and around. Wrap the legs, bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Stay on the breath and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Hug in. Stay here. We're almost there. Good. And then unwind. Eagle, left side. Left under, left leg up and around. Bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Again, wrap the legs if you've got it. You can keep it out as a kickstand, whatever you need. Try to bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Good, Jim. Stay here. Good. One more. Good. And then unwind the arms. And unwind the legs if you wrap them. Good. Standing leg raise, right side. So lock out the left side, right hand to the right knee. Okay. Then you're going to take it out to the side. That's the first part. You're going to extend the left arm. Gaze to that left thumb. Okay. Spine is straight. Breath in. Breath out. Belly's pulled in. Good, Leah. Stay with it, everyone. One more. Okay, airplane. Right leg goes back. Take the arms back. Tip the body in half. So the belly is still pulled up to the spine when we're bent over. Okay. If you lose your balance, come back to that belly. See if you can tuck it up and in. One more. Good. And then come out. And shake it out. And then standing leg raise on the left. So lock out that right side, create that strong foundation in the leg. Left hand to the left knee. Okay, open up to the right side. Gaze to the right thumb. Again, just stay here. Spine is nice and straight. Good, Margaret. This looks great, everyone. Stay on the breath. Good. Airplane. Transition nice and easy. Left leg goes back. Arms go back. Palms face the floor. Belly is pulled up to the spine as you breathe. Okay. Good, Jim. Yeah, Leah, Tracy. Good. One more. And then come out. And then shake it out. Okay. Tree right side. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf or the inner part of the left thigh. Okay. So ground down, lift up, reach up. Palms face out. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Gaze is outward as opposed to down. Okay. Breath in. Breath out. Okay. One more. Good. And then shake it out. Lower the leg. Tree left side. Okay. Again, get that foundation leg strong. Left foot to the inside of the right. The inner part of the thigh. You just don't want it on the knee. So you will have it either up or lower. Okay. Ground down, lift up. Okay. Open up. Stay on the breath. Okay. Reach from the heavens again. What do you want? Peace, serenity, calm, centeredness, groundedness. What do you want right now in this moment? Grab for it. It's yours. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good. And then hands to center as you lower the leg. Good job, everyone. Good. Shake it out. Grab a small sip of water. So yesterday we started working with the Har Hari mantra. We're going to continue with that today. So it's H-A-R and then H-A-R-I. This is a powerful mantra to break through. It's kind of like gunk that gets stuck in your body, okay? But using the movement and this mantra, it sort of breaks through that like frustration energy, stuck energy, just kind of like unbalanced first and second chakra energy, low self-confidence, insecurity, frustration, anger, rage. So I'm not saying that we have that, but it does break through some of these lower energies. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is just going to be, again, we did this yesterday. So these are pattern breakers that we do in the body. So the first one is just going to be, it's just going to, arms are going to be out like you're going to flap the arms. It's going to be har, har, har. And then you're going to take a squat, arms come up over the head, hari. Okay, har, 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 hari. So 3 times har, and then you take the squat, arms come over the head, hari. Okay, try to say the mantra and the movement. Otherwise, just listen to me. You'll get the benefit as well. All right, arms out, 3 hars, and then arms overhead, hari. And begin. Har, 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 hari. Har, 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 hari. Har, 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 hari. Har, 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 hari. Har, har.
Hari, har, har, har,
Har, har, har, hari. Har, 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 hari. Har, 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 hari. 3 more. Har, 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 hari. Har, 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 hari. Har, 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 hari. Last one. Har, 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 hari. And then again, bring the arms to just to the middle. Heart rate should be up. Okay. Breath in. Breath out. Okay. All right. Catch your breath. The next pattern is going to be, you're going to bring the arms to the center. Har, hari. And then you're going to go down. Har, hari. Okay. So first it's come in, har, come out, hari. Go down, har, arms above, hari. Okay. Har, hari. Har, hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari.
Hari.
Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Last one. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Good. And now come back. Float the arms down, mountain. Okay. Whew. Arms are by the side. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Okay. Again, you should feel those energy centers, second, third, first, second, third, fourth chakras. They're probably going to be lit up right now. Really warm, maybe warm in the spine, in the center of the chest. Okay. Deep inhale. One more. Deep exhale. Good. And then you're going to just come, you're going to have your legs hip width distance apart. You're going to take the arms up, hard, and then you're going to take the skier's lunge, and then you're going to really swing your arms back. Hari. Okay. Hard, come up. Hari. Okay. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. Really let go of that stuff. Hari. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. Three more. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. Last one. Hard, Hari. And then roll back up to mountain. Okay. Palms face out. Take a deep inhale. Shoulders are down the back. Exhale. Okay. What do you really need to release? What needs to break free from you? What's holding you back? Your past, worry, regret, fear, anxiety. Okay. Feel that your heart pumping, circulating that new blood, that new oxygen, new energy in the body. Breath in, breath out. Okay. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then top of the mat, extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, we're going to do one more with the Har Hari, halfway fold. And then you're going to walk the legs out to downward facing dog. So again, you're going to be in that upside down V. So this one, you're going to take your right leg up. Right leg will be Har. And then right leg, left elbow, Hari.
Hari.
Okay. So right leg, left elbow. We're going to do that one first. So you're crossing the body. So when the right leg goes up, it's Har. And then you bring it in, Hari. Okay. And go. Har, Hari.
Hari.
Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Do your best. This is challenging. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Three more. Har, Hari.
Hari.
Har, Hari. Last
Hari.
one. Har, Hari.
Hari.
And then back to down dog. Left leg in the air. Left leg, right elbow. Okay, you're crossing the bodies. Left leg goes back. Har, Hari. And again. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari.
Hari.
Har, Hari.
Hari.
Har, Hari.
Hari.
Har, Hari.
Hari.
Har, Hari. Three more.
Hari.
Har,
Hari.
Hari. Har, Hari.
Hari.
Last one. Har, Hari.
Hari.
Back to down dog. Let it go. Inhale. Open the mouth, side out, exhale. Heart rate should be up. Okay. We're getting this up and out of the body. Deep inhale. Open the mouth, side out, exhale. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Okay. From down dog, you're going to take a deep squat. Okay. You'll take the squat, you'll roll into plank, and then back to dog. Okay. But this time we're going to incorporate, again, the mantra. So you'll squat, har, and then you come to plank, hari. And then you take the dog, har. And then you'll stay for the breath, hari. Okay? Take the squat, har, plank, hari.
Hari.
And then har, hari. You should be in down dog. So we're slowing this one down. All right? Take the squat, har, plank, hari.
Hari.
And then down dog, har,
Hari.
okay? Squat, har, plank, hari.
Hari.
Down dog, har, hari.
Hari.
3 more. Squat, har, hari.
Hari.
Down dog, har, hari.
Hari.
Squat, har, plank, hari.
Hari.
Down dog, har, hari. Squat, plank, hari.
Hari.
Down dog, har, hari. Last one. Take a squat, har. Roll plank, hari.
Hari.
Down dog, har, hari.
Hari.
Whew. Breath in, breath out. Crescent lunge, right side, right foot forward, toes of the left. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful warrior, right hand, triangle, right side. Okay? Again, heart rate should be up. Can you let go of the stress and then just allow yourself to have this without judgment? Look at that left arm, breath in, breath out. Good, last one. Twisting triangle, left hand down, right hand up. Okay, arms and legs are straight. That's it, Jim. Leah, you got it. Good. Good, Margaret, Tracy. Breath in, twist a little bit more, breath out. Okay, one more. Good. And then side facing, wide leg forward fold. Interlace the hands behind the back. Take them up as a deep shoulder rinse. Take them over the head. Bow below the heart. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Last one. And then release the grip as you slowly come up. Okay, to prevent vertigo and getting dizzy. Pyramid to the right foot. Turn the right foot out. Step the left foot in. Interlace the hands and then keep the legs straight as you bow. Okay. So there's about a foot between the feet. Head again is below the heart. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then ground into both feet as you rise. And then step the back foot, release the arms. Good. Shake it out. Extended mountain, other side. Exhale, fold. Halfway. Fold. Good. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Okay. Again, we're going to do the last little bit. So again, you'll take the squat, har, you'll roll into plank, hari, down dog, har, hari. Okay. Squat, har, plank, hari, down dog, har, hari. Okay. Squat, plank, dog, har, hari. Keep it going. Har, hari, har, hari. Har, hari, har, hari. Har, hari, har, hari. Har, hari, har, hari. 2 more. Squat, plank, down dog. Good. Har, hari, har, hari. Last one. Squat, har, plank, hari. Down dog, har, hari. Crescent lunge, left side. Left foot forward, toes to the right. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, left hand up. Triangle, left side. Windmill the arms. Heart rate should be elevated. Okay, we're getting this stuff up and out of the body. Gaze to the right thumb. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last one. Twisting triangle, right hand down, left hand up. Good. Breath in. Twist a little bit more, breath out. Good. Come out of the twist. Again, side facing, wide leg, forward fold. This time, take a wide stance. Open the legs up and then grab the space between the toes and the heels. If you can get your head to the floor, great. You can open up your legs a little bit more or head to the block. Okay. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good. And then take the arms out to the side as you rise from the belly, nice, even. Good. Pyramid to the left side. Left foot out. Step the right foot in. Interlace the hands. Legs are nice and straight. And then you bow. Belly is pulled up and in. Bow to the front knee. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Breath in. One more. Breath out. And then ground into both feet as you rise. And then step the back foot to the top of the mat. Woo! Grab a small sip of water. We good? Everyone warmed up today?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs out to the middle of the mat, drop to the knees. Okay. We're going to do some cat-cows, but again, we're going to introduce the har-hari. So you'll just dip the belly, drop the spine. That's going to be har. Look up, and then round the spine. Hari. Okay. Har. Hari. Har. Hari.
Hari.
Har. Hari.
Hari.
Har. Hari.
Hari.
Three more. Har. Hari.
Hari.
Har.
Har.
Hari. Last
Hari.
one. Har. Hari.
Hari.
Good. And then sit down on the heels. Hands to the knees. We're going to take one round of breath of fire. Okay. So everyone's done this before. Okay. Just a reminder. The belly will be pumping in and out. The air is just here. You'll be sniffing in and out through the nose. It's going to be and look like this. So it's like the belly is in a block. The bottom half of the body doesn't move, and the top half, so you're not shrugging the shoulders. You just send the air to the belly. It expands, it snaps in, and it happens pretty quickly. Breath is in and out through the nose, so you're sniffing like you're fogging up a mirror. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, close the lips, pump the belly, breath of fire, and begin. Belly snaps in, snaps in, snaps in, snaps out, snaps in. Keep it going, in and out through the nose. Halfway. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Let it go. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Let it go. Okay. And then find your way to a seated position. I'm going to take the we'll do seated first. Okay. We're going to do the Sufi grind. So hands to the knees. Okay. And again, bow forward, inhale. And then when you get to 6 o'clock, you'll start your exhale through the nose. Okay. So again, it's going to look like this at the waist. So you'll make a big, like this, just an ellipse. So think of the breath when you inhale. And then again, through the nose, exhale, it's massaging those internal organs, okay? Make an ellipse, not a circle, all right? And you're really moving more from your waist than anything else, okay? So just think like there's a little hula hoop at the waist, okay? Inhale and exhale through the nose. Excuse me. Inhale. At 6 o'clock, you start your exhale through the nose. 1 breath, 1 rotation. 3 more. Last one. Good. And then back to center. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Good. And then keep the eyes closed. You'll bow forward. And then inhale, start the exhale at 6 o'clock through the nose. Again, rotating like an ellipse. Okay. Try not dropping the head. Okay. Try moving just it's almost like side to side, but it's really, you're still making an ellipse with the body. Okay. Inhale and exhale. Think of it as massaging the stomach, the liver, the adrenals. Good. Deep inhale. Deep exhale through the nose. Breath is all in and out through the nose. Last 3. Last 1. Good. And then back to neutral, spine is straight, deep inhale, deep exhale. Breath in, breath out. Stay here, spine is straight, chin is level with the floor. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Good. And then take the legs out in front of you. Okay. So you're going to inhale up, reach the arms up, and then you're going to exhale over the toes. Okay. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 3 more. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over. Last one. Inhale up, exhale over, and hold. Okay. So you're going to pull the body through. Grab those big toes, pull. Okay. Just like there's a string on the heart. Pull. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Okay, you're going to take reverse plank. You're going to come out of the seated forward fold. So we're doing heart openers, and then we're closing it in. So you're going to take your feet down to the floor. You're going to push up your entire body. Okay, so you're in a reverse plank, and then you drop the head back. You're holding up your whole weight. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. You're stronger than you think. Stay here. Breath in, breath out. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Let it go. 1 more. And then lower the seat to the mat. And then you're going to roll into shoulder stand. So scoot down the mat, come down, kick the legs up. Legs go straight up in the air. Chin is tucked. Hands come behind the back. Breath in. breath out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more. And then take the feet into plow. So the toes will touch the floor or the block behind you. Hands are behind you as an added support. Breath in, breath out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more breath in, one more breath out. Good. And then slowly roll out. Left leg goes long. Bring the right knee in. Arms at the rib cage. Hug in. And twirl the ankle around if that feels good for you. Good. One more. Right leg up in the air, point and flex the toe, hands behind that right hamstring. Okay, take little circles with that right toe, big right toe. Okay. Guide the right leg. So left leg is on the floor, right leg, guide the right leg to the right side. Okay. And it's going to be about 30% from the ground. So you're going to take that right leg as low as you can. Okay. Keep that left on the ground, stay and breathe. Okay. So it's about 30 or 40% from the ground. Keep the legs straight, breathe in, breath out. Good. And then cross the body. Right leg comes all the way over to the left side. And then just go as low as you can. Okay. Get that stretch in. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Good. And then figure four, right crosses over left. Interlace the hands behind that left hamstring. Use the elbows to push and pull the knees in and out. Stay on the breath. Head is on the mat. So use the elbows to push that right knee out. Stay in, breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Supine twist. Extend the left leg. Guide the right knee over to the left side. And then extend T-top that right arm. Okay. So again, this gets out last little bit of sneaky toxins. Breathe in. Twist a little bit more. Breathe out. Hold and breathe. Good. And then release the right leg. Good. Bring the left leg in, arms at the rib cage, hug in. You'll feel a pinch at the colon. Take the left leg up in the air, hands behind the left hamstring. Point and flex the toe. Do little circles with the big toe. Okay. Now take the left foot, guide it over to the left side. Again, it'll be about 30% from the ground. Right thigh stays on the floor. Okay. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Okay. And then guide the left foot over to the right as far as you can take it over. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Figure four, left crosses over right. Okay, interlace the hands behind that right knee. Again, use the elbows and knees to push everything out. Breath in. Breath out. Create that figure four. Bring the knees in, push the left knee out. Stay here. Supine twist, extend that right leg, guide the left knee over, T-top that left arm. Breath in, breath out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good, and then release the left leg right into Shavasana. Okay, feet flop open, palms face the ceiling, eyes are closed. Deep inhale, deep exhale, let it go. As you breathe in, you're breathing in. And as you exhale, you're breathing out. Use the rise and fall of the belly as your meditation. So as the belly rises, you connect with the expansion. As the diaphragm sinks, you're allowing your body to sink into the mat a little bit more. See how deep you can go, how fast you can go to let it all go. Breath in, feel the chest expand and rise. Exhale, the diaphragm sinks into the mat. You sink into the mat. Let it all go. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. This chapter is called, this is a translation of the Kabbalah, and this chapter is called Dialing God. Are you constantly getting a busy signal when you pray? Is there too much static on the line? Are you constantly getting cut off each time you dial up? Is it hard to get an outside line? The light is always there, never changing, forever willing, and able to fulfill our every desire, to answer our every prayer. Just like the electricity in our homes, it is ever present, but we must plug in order to physically receive its many benefits. There are many negative forces that attempt to block and impede our prayers as they travel the spiritual network. We create these negative forces with our own negative behavior and unkind words, in the same way as freezing rain and ice can down a power line. But our cold and bitter behavior breaks down the lines of communication to the source of all beings. This name clears all obstructions, provided we acknowledge that we alone are responsible for getting our prayers answered. It repairs broken lines, removes interference, and establishes a secure line of communication to the upper world. You dial, you connect, your prayers are answered at the speed of quote unquote light. What if it was that easy? Dialing God. Like literally we pick up a phone and we hit a few numbers, whether it's God, your higher power, prayer, meditation, sitting in silence, that connection, all source, okay, all of this. What if it was that easy? Okay. Simply as physically picking up that phone, visualizing that, and God's on the other line saying, like a menu taker, how can I help you? What do you want? Because it is, when you are connected to source and spirit, it is that simple. You get in flow with your energy, asking for what you want, knowing that what you want is what your heart's desire, and what you want is what you want. It's okay to have your wants and desires. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes and allowing yourself to just come back to this present moment. Take a deep inhale. Wakening up the heart and the body, exhale. And then just rock and roll slowly up on the back. Find your way to a sitting position. Close the eyes, hands to center. Thumbs back at the middle of the chest. Take a deep inhale. Coming back again to your intention or the thing that you said that you wanted at class. Breath in. Breath out. We'll close with one Om. Closing Om, inhale. Hands to third eye center, top of the forehead bow. Thank you all for your precious time, energy, and light. Thank you for showing up for your practice, keeping your commitments to yourself and to me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Leah, Margaret, Tracy, Jim, and myself. Thank you all. Together we say, Namaste.
Namaste.